welcome to this Happy Podcast. Welcome, and welcome to Baggy Red Shorts, episode 29.
Here we go.
Seems crazy, but
that's one more since last time.
Mm. I love your math. I love your math. I love your math.
Simple math.
The new math.
New math.
I did it all in my head.
One more since last time, and one less from next time. So there you go. But what's going on, gents? How are you?
Doing good.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Mandalorian? Are we gonna? I don't know, because I'm wondering how we're gonna review it if we haven't seen it.
Not a big Star Wars guy.
We'll just guess. We'll just guess about a bunch of stuff. So, typical to
review what we think it's gonna be. No,
yeah, we'll just review the trailer. Actually, we'll watch the
Could you
trailer
imagine?
live.
You know, we should do stuff like that.
Review the trailer and totally speculate. Yeah,
Watch along in the trailer. Be like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness. It's Silver Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Is this the prequel before he painted his armor? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
well, it's got to be because look at how young Yoda is.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be about 800 years in the past. Yeah.
So how does he grow?
Goo.
does he go?
We haven't decided if we're going to make this a spoiler-free or light spoiler episode, but I don't know how we want
Light-ish.
to handle that. It's going to be hard to not talk
I
about
say
it.
we... Jay Sinner, since you're the one in the chat that says "Good evening, gentle nerds," like that. Have you seen Mandalorian? Would you want some spoiler action?
So, or to join in the conversation as we talk through it.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. While we're waiting for that to sort out, I don't know. There has been. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got, Alan? What do you got?
No, actually, we talked about this. Didn't we?
Okay.
That's what
It
everyone
looked
wants.
like you had a puppet, So
Yeah.
We did get
So
some
it's-
news about Carousel Progress.
Some
came
kind
out
of
today.
big news, right? I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting anything.
Walk me through this. What's happening here?
So I saw a post that had some information that looked like it was, I don't want to say blurred out, but like maybe it shouldn't have been leaked. But it looks like what
I
they're
thought it was
gonna
like
do.
Naked. You meant blurred out. But
No,
I thought they were really going like all out on Carousel
Yeah.
now.
No privacy at all. Here, look at
Exactly.
it.
Uncle Orville comes out
Yeah.
like into the living room. Where's my towel?
Yeah. Just in the top hat. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Spoiler away. So, but it looks like what we're going to do is get 3 new decades, if I believe is correctly. We'll have the 80s, the 90s, and the new millennia.
Mhm.
The 80s will take place in on or around Halloween, featuring and Sarah, his wife, will be featured prominently in that scene while John is handing out candy. The 90s will take us to right before Y2K in 1999.
So
Like
are they
New
like
Year's Eve.
patching everything and putting stickers like Y2K
Yeah.
compliant on all the computers?
So and then from there, I think it was we didn't really get any more information. So should be interesting to see. I'm excited. I think it's cool. We've always talked about whether or not they should update it.
Yeah, I'm excited, but that means we're losing decades?
Well, interestingly enough, I used AI just now, and I just Googled it to say, what are the decades that are in Carousel of Progress? Being that I always fall asleep at the end of 1960s, and I wake up roughly in the possible future. So Act 1 is 1960, set in the summer of 1969, featuring the family gathered around the television to watch the Apollo 11 moon landing. 1980s is set on Halloween night, where her
Wait, is that true?
No.
Oh, pause, please.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, this feels like new
This
stuff.
does not seem right at all.
Yeah,
No, wait, hold on. Let me.
I thought it started like, doesn't it start in the
this
30s?
Was this from the World's Fair or from the attraction at Disney World?
This is where AI fails me immediately.
Yeah.
Maybe that is the World's Fair. Wow.
They're not watching the Apollo moon landing. They're talking about Sarsaparilla.
That's
and his lumbagos hacking the sound.
Yeah. All right. Wait a minute. All right. So maybe Wikipedia is the better entry to read off of. They go turn of the century, 1920s, 1940s, and the 21st century.
Right.
Okay. So yeah,
with like air quotes around the 21st century because
fair enough. Well, we know that one's for sure changing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, let's see. AJ Trees here. We got Jason who says it's turn of the century, the 50s, and then modern day, which is late 90s. So yeah,
Modern day, late
Modern day,
90s.
late 90s, 40 years ago at this point. Yeah.
Which rooms are again going away?
Wait, Chewy, though, I want to hear your AI version. Keep going. Like, what else happened in this mythical? No,
I mean,
you're on a roll
damn
there.
it, Gemini. This is just shit. I'm reading through it. You want to hear the rest of it?
Yeah, let's see where they're going with this.
I wonder if that was possibly the World's Fair version. I don't know.
It could have been. The World's Fair version was before everything else. I think this is updating it with the new stuff.
Oh, maybe AI is already taking
tell us,
over.
Gemini.
Yeah, because the 60s would be the moon landing. Because if it ends in the 50s and then jumps to the turn of the century, right? So the 60s would be the moon landing, then the 80s.
80, yeah, okay. So if this is accurate in any means, I have no idea if it is. I can't imagine that it is, but maybe it is. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Act 1, summer of 69, moon landing. Act 2, set on Halloween night, in the 1980s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
in the 1980s.
Yeah. So very Stranger Things.
No.
Are they tapping Stranger Things?
Okay. Because there is Halloween, but it's definitely not the 80s, right? When they're in the current show.
Yes. No. It's not. It's not.
Act 3 is 1999, as you said, turn of the millennia. New Year's Eve, counting down, discussing the internet, and then the possible future is the Act 4 finale. This can't be right. It says depicting life off planet.
Totally wrong. Yeah. So wait,
well,
what were the
Gemini's
decades
version of the Carousel of Progress for you?
That was
the decades were turn of the centuries, which would be what? 1920, 1910?
Turn of the centuries, 1900s.
19
wait, what are the new ones we're getting? That's a new one we're getting?
No. That's what I think. So Gemini, I think, kind of just captured it, right? So it would be like around late 60s, early 70s would be the moon landing. The 80s, and then 1999, and then the possible future. So that if it's doing that feels like a complete overhaul.
Yeah,
like I don't think there's going to be anything in there from the old school ones.
I cannot wait to see Dad like decked out in his 80s, his best 80s, living his best life there.
I mean, how smart is the 80s with Stranger Things? Like I just binge watched all of it with the family. Like Halloween, the 80s, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be like everyone's favorite room.
My theory: she passed away from the rickets. The rickets? How did she get rickets? She was on that shaking machine, wasn't she? Yeah.
Oh, the mystery daughter
rescued from the attic. Yeah.
Yeah. She brain damage from the shaking machine. So that's interesting, and it's curious though too, right? They've just done, which I haven't seen yet. So, on the next trip we'll go adding Walton to the front of it. And
is that finished?
I thought that was. I thought that was done like a few months ago.
Oh,
so we'll find out.
I haven't seen anything about it, but I'm also trying to avoid spoilers here.
Yeah.
Oh well, I just Gemini may have spoiled it for you.
I think if anything's gonna get spoiled for you, Carousel of Progress will be okay. So.
But yeah, that sounds like
that one's hard to spoil. Overall. You have to be there to experience it.
Yeah. And speaking of spoilers, before we go into Mando, Rock and Roller Coaster with the Muppets up and running. Seems to be getting pretty good reactions to it. I mean, what I did like is that somebody said if you are expecting a complete brand new ride, you will be disappointed. It is basically an overlay, but it did feel like they took a lot of the charm from 3D. From Muppet Vision 3D and put a lot of other things inside it. So I am very excited to see that. And apparently there's a ton of cameos, which I love. So we'll see that too.
Cool.
And new merch.
Was anyone expecting a new ride though?
Merch.
I don't know if they were expecting
new merch. There you go.
A new ride on the inside. But I guess some people were expecting more than just like once you go into the actual roller coaster, they're expecting something more from there. But it sounds like that was just basically repainting of the neon stuff. So, which that was kind of where my head was at, right? We got a new intro and a new outro, and everything else in between.
More signs, I guess. I didn't watch it all, but I remember, I rode, the Aerosmith version recently. It's kind of comparably to other rides. There's not a lot. You don't see a lot. So there was opportunity to have a lot of new signage, and I hope they added some things, but it sounds like they didn't. So
okay. If Fozzie is not in there doing this thing, then I'm gonna be super upset. Like it's like, wait a minute, I love that idea.
I love that idea. Make it a Studebaker.
Entire
super
gift
Studebaker
of merch.
Yep.
I love that.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm ready for it. And the Swedish chef has a food booth now.
Food booth, which
Food.
yeah.
Yep.
So,
do you guys remember the old Muppet store that used to be there?
what's the Avengers version? What's that?
The Avengers Carousel of Progress.
It's all Tony Stark.
It starts with
Stark's
Rogers.
Yeah,
And it's just him in the ice, and then it just immediately rotates to the next room.
You just gave me a great idea. We have to have like the unnecessary like IP attractions,
overlay?
like Carousel of Progress now with the Avengers.
or
Captain
we use
America
AI
walks you through all. Yeah,
we use AI for it, for funsies, and we just chat into it immediately. It's like, all right, retheme Carousel of Progress set to the Marvel Cinematic Universe across 4 acts. Describe, go.
But it could be Captain America because he lived through all those decades.
He
didn't
did.
Could be.
He could
be.
I remember this. This the 80s were super weird.
Well, he was in the ice. He missed all these.
Oh, he was in the ice.
It's just all the decades he was. It's all the decades he was in the ice trying to just guess what happened, right?
Or maybe it's the Avengers explaining to him all the decades that he missed.
Oh,
you were in the ice. While you were in the ice, this happened.
Or Ant-Man's buddy is describing it to him.
Oh my god!
Oh yes. Or Iron Man. Oh, Iron Man's dead. But if he sorry. But if he wasn't dead, he's just lying to him about what the decades were. So much fun. So much fun.
All right. Well, we could go off on a tangent there. It's the one in Paris. It's the same roller coaster with an Rock and Roller Coaster has an Avengers overlay. In Paris.
Really?
I didn't know that. Nobody talks about it because clearly it's just an overlay.
But to just wrap a bow on Carousel of Progress, you have until I believe July 7th.
Okay.
So you experience its current incarnation. So of the three of us, enjoy JShot. Yeah. Enjoy.
I will report back and let you know what we're missing. They ditched Aerosmith in 2019. Oh, the Paris one. Okay, got it.
So this is a long time coming. Aerosmith was probably like, Parisians let me go.
I was gonna say I don't know if the Parisians are really, having some love in an elevator. But all right, cool. Well,
every time I rode Rock and Roller Coaster, I was like an Aerosmith fan for like those 2-3 minutes. Yeah.
You're like, this is the best ever.
It didn't extend beyond that.
Go Joe Perry. Yeah.
Well, how do you top those in like 96 seconds? You're like, oh, this feels so good. Then you go listen to it in the car. You're like, I should drive faster.
This car doesn't loop to loop. Did you guys see the Rizzo video where he does the official tour of the new roller coaster? No. Where he's just basically it's how he tried to like sell Mickey Mouse to us, right? And it's just him like trying to completely
welcome to my park.
Yeah, he's like the whole thing is upside down. It's like
no, but
I've been really trying. I'm trying to avoid spoilers here for all the new stuff. We'll see how
I saw an older video of Gonzo and Walter riding the Figment rides.
Oh,
and their comments and like throughout.
They really tried to make Walter like the next guy for us, didn't they? They put in a solid effort. It just didn't happen. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Should we move on to?
Yeah. Speaking of Walter, let's talk about the Mandalorian.
Let's do that. All right.
Speaking of Muppets, let's move over.
Muppet adjacent. Yeah. It's Muppet adjacent.
He's Muppet adjacent. Oh, absolutely. In this movie, 100% Muppet adjacent. He goes to a swamp.
He's a little guy.
I was waiting for the banjo to come out. Like he had nothing else to do. He was just chilling. Like
how
we should have had a
like lightly veiled over the music is like a little bit of Rainbow Connection for like 8 beats.
Yep. We needed a Grogu musical number in there. That really would have.
There was a frog.
There was a frog. Yes.
Travis Mitchell, what's going on?
Hey, what's good?
Hey, Travis.
It's funny that we're gonna. All right, we'll start right. We'll just jump right into it because you guys mentioned the swamp, and as soon as they got into the swamp and we're watching Grogu kind of care for Mando.
Spoilers. I guess spoilers.
Well, I think we said spoilers. Yeah, it's Sorry, if you have not seen the movie and you don't want anything spoiled, go ahead and bookmark this video and
No.
come back. So
just mute and hang out.
Mute. Yeah, that's true. Hang out.
Oh
just
yeah.
mute.
Click like, share, subscribe while you're muted, and that'll be fine.
Perfect. I like
But
that.
when we think about spoilers in this movie, especially this movie in context of like Star Wars as a whole or any of the MCU movies, this is not a movie that I feel like you could really spoil for somebody.
No.
You're there because you want to see an adventure of Mandalorian and Grogu. Like
That's
it feels
100%
like
what it is. Yep.
It feels like a young Indiana Jones type experience, right? Like this doesn't fit or build out the world in any real way. It's just a slot in their story.
Yeah. No, and I love that because it did feel like even if you hadn't watched all the series of Mando, like if you knew the basis, you could drop into this movie and be fine.
Yep.
Like there wasn't.
I did not expect them to kill Grogu. That hit me. I was surprised that he died.
You're lying so badly, the internet is cutting you out.
It is. Sorry.
StreamYard does not care
Grogu.
for your joke about Grogu.
Yeah.
Sorry. I apologize. Sorry, Optimum.
Travis says once Mando was captured and the movie became about Grogu and his buddies, that's when it really lit up for me.
100%.
Yeah, it was an interesting take for sure. It was certainly not something I expected. I'll tell you that. I almost expected the opposite, right? I expected us to sit through a whole Mando searching for Grogu kind of scenario. So I think it was really cool to see that kind of switch over. I love the fisherman who looked like if the Jackling squash ate and pooped out. That is a really specific description. You've clearly been sitting on that one for a while.
Wrong and not wrong.
Not wrong. Alan, you may want to.
When does the Minions, the Star Wars Minions movie come out?
God. I mean, hey, should we take
you're
a pause
super
on...
lagging, dude.
Yeah, you're laggy. But let's take a moment. Did your previews before the movie feel very, not adjacent to one another? Like I was getting like horror movie, end of the world trailers mixed with minions and monsters.
No, so I saw it at the Alamo. And what I love about the Alamo is that they do a really good job of like all the like leading up to is this fun Star Wars kind of stuff. They had a really great like no talking thing, and it was all like Darth Vader and Chewbacca, but like all blacked out, and it's like Darth Vader being like, "It was really dark in there. I used my lightsaber as a light, and they kicked me out." It was funny.
Mine, I think it was like six commercials. 3 were for adults, and then like 2 of them were like definitely ends of the world. One was a monster one, and then it was like Brand New Day, and not even Brand New Day. It was like Minions and Monsters. It was like 3 animated films and 3 ends of the world films, interchangeable with each other. And I'm just looking at my kids and my friends' kids. I'm like, I don't know. That one, it's like one of these ones is 6. I don't think she's gonna. Like, hold on, she's here for the Muppet.
Yeah. Let's see if Alan's any better. How do you feeling now, bud?
Yes, I'm feeling better. Sorry, I was.
Cool.
I didn't take my vitamins today, and it started to catch up.
No coffee.
But yes, Chewy, to your point, there was. It went like Minions, and then like disaster movie where everyone dies. Like they just threw everything out. That was super.
I'll be honest with you. I know that we saw the Minions trailer. I can't think of another trailer that was played.
Well, if you saw the Moana one, you would know because that was pretty terrifying.
Maybe I saw the Moana one. I feel like I just blacked that movie out. So,
early predictions: is this going to do well? Do you think?
I think it's going to do well enough. Yeah, I don't think it's really not up against anything, right? Like,
it's just up against the summer. The summer's stacked full of movies.
Well, but I mean, in terms of opening weekend, I don't think it was really up against anything. So I think it's going to do well enough. I don't think there were high expectations for it. I mean, everybody wants it to be, but I don't think they were expecting it to blow everything out of the water. But yeah, I mean, you want to just kind of everybody do an overall real quick, and then we maybe get into a few specifics, or you want to just keep going? What are you thinking?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay. I was just going to say, overall, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It felt very much like a season of Mando or, 4 episodes of Mando put back together. I even felt like there were certain points where you're like, oh, that's where the episode would end.
100%. Yeah. I
don't feel like, especially when you take a TV show and bring it into the theater, I feel like you need to raise the stakes in the story. I don't feel like that happened here.
Yep.
I don't feel like there was anything that was like, oh my God, how are they going to fix this? It very much just felt like yeah, this is the show. And I also feel like that is a great testament to the show of being such high production quality that it didn't feel like this didn't belong here, but it also didn't feel like, wow, I have to go see in the theaters, right? Like, I took my son, I went with Machu and his sister. And afterwards, my wife was like, so should we go like this weekend to see it? I was like, yeah, you'll be fine. Like, yeah, you'll be
3 months from now. So it'll be on
we
Disney
don't
Plus.
we don't need to spend another $60. You'll be fine. Yeah. So
I agree with you. That would be my one thing, is that the stakes at the end were not high enough for me. And from a writing perspective, it probably wouldn't have taken much to turn it into something that had more stakes. It did feel like it was a movie. It made me think, hey, would I have preferred this to be season 4 and had 8 episodes of this? But then thinking the budget is different, right? Like the movie had like $160 million to play with. And that's why we got so much more Muppet Grogu. Because otherwise it's a lot of CG work.
That's where the budget went.
I think so. I love it. JShot knows Muppets aren't cheap.
Muppets are not cheap. Yeah. I got a Muppet guy. Muppets are not cheap.
But overall, I did enjoy it. I thought it was like.
I think you guys summed it up. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Chief.
No, I just said I thought it was fun. Good time.
Yep, I'm with you guys too. I saw it twice. So I saw it Thursday night, and then I saw it on Friday night. And I was actually just talking with Tim on Perfectly Excellent about it.
Nice.
He did not like it, but I think I enjoyed it. I went in with expectations, and like you were saying, Jay, it didn't move the needle forward for either of their characters, right? The only thing I could think that is different at the end of the movie is they have a new Razor Crest. Like that's it. But but then when I saw it again, I had a good time. Ate a lot of popcorn.
Light nitpick with that. Light nitpick of the ship. Like I'm fine that he got his ship back. Cool. It made those people that bought that HasLab really happy. I'm all for it. Great. And also that wasn't really safe to fly around with a baby in like a Jetson type car. One of the things I noticed, how did the N1 Starfighter make its way over to the other planet? Was that just like delivered somehow?
Because it was home when he got home.
Yeah.
He must have Ubered to the Rebel base or to the New Republic base, because then he flew the Razor Crest home. And that was a funny thing I thought too.
Zeb, if I gave you like 125 credits, would you just fly over there?
Yeah. Grogu, you got this, right? Yeah.
I wish they made. Yeah, I wish they. I want to get to a couple.
Oh, good.
Like of a big deal when he got his ship.
Yeah, it did feel kind of, it was
Sorry
like,
if I'm
where did
lagging,
that come
I
from?
apologize. I don't know what that.
Yeah, it did feel just like it was like, whoa, where'd that come from? So I agree with that. I do want to call out Toy Amigos with a very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And he does have
Hasbro delivered this.
Hasbro, he does have a comment saying, you mean they didn't reset the sequel trilogy with one Mando movie? I don't think this touched the sequel trilogy in any way, shape, or form.
It really didn't. It didn't touch anything.
No. All right, we got a couple of comments here. Let's see. Jason said, I want a baby Cthulhu Blocky. I'm not sure if I could have handled another endless shootout with Mando. I agree. I agree. It was pretty well balanced here. We got a question. So Starfall, we're gonna get to your question, but I want to finish up the review here first. NJ Tree says I highly enjoyed the movie. It is really rewatchable, I feel as well. Fight in the salt bar was such a Western feel to it that the Spurs ringing when he was on. I agree with that. There was like a lot of greats. I'm not saying it was unwatchable a second time. To me, it's like, if I really loved it, I would have been like, we got to go see it again. I don't think it warranted taking, my wife, my son again, and my daughter to go back to see it a second time. I think it'll be just fine watching. I think
for Star Wars, this was not, any of the main chapters where it's an epic space opera. This is an adventure.
No,
that's it.
This is a 2-hour Mando episode, is what this was, right?
Yeah. It was a serial, which is great in its own right.
I had a good time.
So, Jason says, I feel like they stepped up the scale in the visual perspective, but it was totally a popcorn movie. Agree. There were some. I feel like they used more like sets and locations.
Yes, it didn't feel like it was all green screens.
No, or they call it the volume.
Room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But it did to me. It did feel like a video game though, where like go here, get your mission. Go here, get your your
But
widget. Bring it
Well,
back here.
that's a
Oh, now
bounty
you gotta go
hunter's
back
life,
there.
Alan.
I was gonna say I feel that way about
Yeah.
every season of Mando. It has nothing, not even just the movies.
I mean, how funny is this? Like, I'll collect all of your cards. I'm like, are you guys selling cards?
Yeah.
Is this a thing? Like, if I leave this theater, or am I gonna be handed like, here's $10,
That would be good.
$10 pack of cards?
You lost your helmet. You lost your armor. Now you need to do this quest,
Right.
and now you get your helmet back.
Oh no, you've been captured. Switch perspective to your partner. Yeah.
It's like I thought you guys used pucks in this universe, like little holograms. Like, hey, get this guy.
Times are tough. Use the card. Yeah.
Get the cards, which you can now purchase at Galaxy's Edge. I'm just kidding.
I was going to ask. I hope
this was that one card. It was just like, take this. It's you guys drew a design of someone that you like mystery person.
But doesn't he say?
It wasn't Ace of Spades though. It was like Ace of something else, right?
But it was too close. I was like, where are we getting poker cards from? Like, don't we play Sabak? What happened here? Because he even says it. I'll find your Ace of Spades. It's like, wow, who wrote that line? Like, yeah.
It's like, this is what happens when you guys get too much budget.
Yeah.
You hired a graphic designer to design all these cards for this bounty bowl, whatever.
And he phoned it in. Yeah. It felt like 3 prologues before the actual movie started, each with a huge climax. So I was kind of, so that's what I mean by it felt like you could easily see where the episodes ended, right? Where it was like, okay, cool. This ends here. Great. This is, this would have been the cliffhanger. So
they should just put in commercials.
It made the tickets cheaper. Oh my god! Could you imagine? You go to the theater and you have an option. You could watch the movie with ads, or you could pay a little bit more.
We're back to the ads thing, which you need plus in our movie experience.
Hey, I'm pretty psyched though. Rada meet and greet coming to Galaxy's Edge. No, but there is the magic shot, right?
But the problem is that most of the photographers never tell you what's in it. It's a surprise for you.
Yeah, stand here and do this.
Yeah. Pretend like you're touching a big slug. Big buff, sexy slug. Do that.
Hey, what did you guys think about the Azalians? Where do you land on those little guys?
I guess that's the only thing that touched the sequel trilogy. Yeah.
The Babu Freak characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're great.
I love them. I think they're great.
I think they're great.
Oh my god, that gag,
minions, right?
That gag in their ship that looks like, I don't know, like 4 shoe boxes put together.
And then Mando being like, I can't fly on this. Yeah. No, I thought that was good. I like them. I also like they moved really like they were on wires, but that didn't bother me. I kind of loved that. So
they just cracked me up. Like I loved Babu Frick from day one, so I was happy to see them I don't know, Grogu had his boys with him. So
or is it Chewie that you call, or Alan, did you guys call it the Star Wars minions? I thought that's exactly what they were. Like
100%. I mean, they even sounded like them at some point. They're like, the boy, Dad. Going around.
Jay,
Moaning Myrtle. Yep.
Oh, is that who voices it?
That's who she did. Babu Frick, and
she really?
Yeah,
I love that. That's amazing.
If it were a season, chapter 1, the Warlord, chapter 2, the Gladiator, chapter 3, totally. It's exactly how it would be laid out.
The disease.
When he's sick. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah. Speaking of Moaning Myrtle voicing Babu Freak, Martin Scorsese.
Wait, Babu Frick, not Babu Freak.
Not Babu Freak.
Freak out.
That's his brother. Yeah.
Don't you extend your mispronunciation to this show too?
Yeah. And I keep saying Mandu as opposed to Mando, so I'll get better about that too. Starfall. We will get to your question. So let's do this. We'll do this, and then we'll go back to Martin Scorsese. Do you and your friends, I don't know who he's addressing, think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Raven if you've watched Maul Shadow Lord? And do you think the pink Twi'lek Devon will become Darth Talon? So I haven't finished Maul, so I can't weigh in on the Twi'lek aspect of it. I don't know if... I mean, Keanu Reeves would kill any role he plays. I fully believe that. Yeah. However, I feel like now Keanu is playing a bit of Keanu. My question, I guess,
Darth Reeves no kung fu, because I think that'd be
I don't know if you need someone. I don't know if you would need someone of Keanu Reeves's caliber. Now, could you get someone like Keanu to do the voice and somebody else to do the body and kind of like do it that way? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Oh, like a full Mandalorian?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm
you
waiting
guys
for
catch
Keanu to join any of it, Star Wars or Marvel. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
Did you
Well,
guys? We didn't ask. There's more questions here. If you
Yeah,
watch,
no, I didn't know if you guys felt, Darth Revan needed a caliber of Keanu Reeves, or
Does Darth Revan
I think
take
he'd
off
be
his
great.
mask? Does he ever take off his mask though?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm not. Yeah,
It's hard to put that beautiful man behind a mask.
I
just don't
think
know.
if Keanu wants to play any of these things,
he's in. Yeah,
I'm all for it. Like from interviews, it sounds like both Marvel and Lucas has offered him many roles over the years, and he's just he's very selective on what entry he wants to go in at.
Babu Freaky.
Oh, yeah,
Babu Freak comes with the ball. Yes, he
Don't
does
do
take
that
off
to
his
the
mask.
Muppets.
I'm not picturing like the baby oil with like Star Wars lettering on it. Like it's just awful. It's just no Babu Freak, please.
No Babu Freak. Babu Frick. All right. Okay. So again, going back, Martin Scorsese in this movie for what reason?
Why
not?
Did
you guys not even realize?
I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, so that he was the chef, the guy who he goes to for information.
Oh, really?
Which makes the eyebrows much more understandable.
Okay, we're just gonna jump around, but that sandwich that they make in the movie, I really wanted it. As they were making it, I'm next to my son, be like, I'm kind of hungry. I don't know
for
what
like a
sandwich
spam.
Yeah,
flatbread.
it did look like a spam. I bet you
nicely toasted with a big mustard spread and nicely folded. It was like, oh, this alien knows how to cook.
Wait, is that the first Star Wars sandwich that we've ever seen?
It's a great point.
Oh, maybe.
It could be. I wonder if it will be available at Batu.
Definitely the first tinfoil we've seen, I think.
Yes. I did think that was weird too. It's like some of this stuff. I also felt like that world though wasn't done up enough, right? It was just like, hey, why don't we just make everything dark and throw some bright lights in the back, and people will be like, yeah, sure, this is an off-world place. Like it could have easily been San Francisco. So
it's a world where salt has currency.
Yeah,
but
instead of spice,
you can get this big meatloaf sandwich.
But yeah, Martin Scorsese, which I thought was a little weird because hasn't he come out and said, these like popcorn movies are ruining cinema? So it was interesting to see him kind of get involved in that. But,
I think he said specifically superhero movies.
Oh, specifically superhero. So we're making that separation here.
Oh yeah. So this is totally
who knows?
Okay. All right, let's see here. I love this. We got a lot of chat interaction today. We'll put the movie into perspective. Is the end when Mando is pulling Grogu, Rada, and the Anzelians to shore. Characters representing each of the three trilogies, all being. Oh, I love that. That was a great. I didn't think of that. That's really cool. That's really
interesting.
Cool.
Okay.
The recipe comes from Chef, from Chef, and the character is the brother of the character from Solo, voiced by Jon Favreau. The recipe comes from Chef. Okay, so I love that because that was one of Favreau's best films, and the character is the brother of the character from Solo. Oh, okay. That is a deep cut.
The brother of the character from Solo.
Yeah, so the movie Solo. Jon Favreau.
A Star Wars story.
Yep, a Star Wars story. In Solo. Let me see. Rio Durant. Oh yeah, he was the pilot, wasn't he? Okay. That's cool. I really like that.
I love it now. And that means that sandwich exists, and I'm gonna have to look into this.
Yeah.
It's not like space meat or something.
That's good. Here, I'm pulling up. I got it. It's this guy. Hang on. A lot of work here. This guy.
Oh. I forgot about him.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Yeah.
You can do it.
Okay, so what I'm discovering so far is that this movie's more connected to the universe than I realized.
Okay. So you know what? It's spam. There you go. It's spam. Alan's internet is dying with a sneeze. So and I think you're right, Alan. Do you want to do a full reset and come back? We'll wait. We'll talk amongst ourselves a little bit. All right.
Yeah. Talk amongst us.
No worries.
That's,
It's by Rio. He just left. So
beef.
he's going to get it. NJ,
Beef
he's
or
gonna get it right now.
spam in this case.
So,
spam.
I do okay. So you know what? That puts a good taste in my mouth. It might be a weird thing to say, or no, we're talking about sandwiches.
No, we're good.
That it's got a little bit more connections than we thought. So that's cool. I like that a lot. How did, and I want Alan's take on this too. It took me a couple of minutes to accept Jeremy Allen White's voice.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, this feels weird.
I went into the movie not knowing who's who at all. And I was like, oh, I was expecting like the Jabba voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wait, this gangster's son went to college.
Yeah, and he's like, he's gonna go yell at his cousin about needing more dishes done or something.
No,
so,
he's even nicer than the bear version. Like this was
true.
like Rizzo Gladiator Warrior is just like very kind-hearted.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he did a good job. His voice is just, I think, so recognizable that it's hard to not hear him. Here he is, Alan. How are we feeling now?
I'm feeling great. Do we?
You look sharper.
Are we done? Did we finish it? You guys?
Yeah, we're ultimately. Yeah. No, we were just talking about it. So I just saying to Chewy that it took me a second or a few minutes to accept Jeremy Allen White's voice coming out of Rod of the Hutt there, because it just felt weird hearing him and then not having like that. What Chewy said, the Jabba voice.
Well, he is his own man. If you didn't catch it the first couple of times he told you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. He was his own man. They drove that point home that he was really trying to make sure he wasn't connected to Jabba. Opening scene with Zeb. A lot more Zeb than I was expecting, which I loved. Big Rebels fan.
I could have used more Zeb. I didn't think there was enough Zeb. He kind of like eased out towards the to the middle. He was there. Yeah, once they got the dude, right, then he was just like, he was done.
Yeah, once they left the house.
Enough Zeb.
Well, he costs money.
I get it. It's probably a lot to animate. It's probably very difficult.
Big, blue, hairy.
Any big surprises for you guys?
I think, honestly, the big surprise for me was there wasn't enough big surprises. I don't know, and maybe this is just me. Anytime you're going to do like a movie like this, especially when you're advertising that Zeb's going to be in it, I was expecting maybe a couple more cameos that were on the nose. I mean, obviously, I missed this one with Favreau's character being a connection here, but I don't know, like, and again, like, it's like if Macho and I were talking about this, you have the rights to everything. And I'm not saying like, oh, I can't believe Spider-Man wasn't in it, but like, the whole Star Wars galaxy is open to you. Nobody's hanging out on that hangar. Nobody's leaving in that hangar. And you're going like this, oh, like you're doing the thing meme. But, I don't know. The movie felt like fan service. Why not give us a little bit more?
Yeah. Or, do the cheap things, like maybe Ezra's.
Well, there was that little subtle Easter egg. I don't know if you guys caught it.
What do you got? What subtle Easter egg you got?
Oh, sorry. Am I breaking up again? I said, so this one was really quick. Like if you blinked, you would totally miss it. And it was during the fight with Mando and it's Roto Rooter. And then after they finish that fight and they call out all the other creatures, it's the same creatures that are the part of the Djarit game on the Millennium Falcon. And it's really hard to miss it because they're playing on the actual, like the floor of the arena looks like the table. Very, very subtle.
That's cool.
They didn't throw that in your face at all.
I caught that. Yeah.
If you blinked, you missed it.
I figured I did realize that the characters were from the chess game.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's okay. What I was actually watching was to see if any of the monsters were going to be from the like Jedi Survivor games, because you're always like fighting creatures there. So I didn't know if they were going to tie any of that into. But I didn't realize the floor looked like the board. So that's really cool. Let's see. NJ Tree says, I thought Rada was going to start singing Born to Run. That would have been amazing. Totally just pieced together that Hugo is not only related to Rio from Solo, he has the same last name as Durant, which makes it sad that they were probably brothers or that's his dad. That is, again, great. Like that's a great little, ups the world for me. I wouldn't say ups the stakes of the story, but like ups the the world connection. So, Chewie, what were you hoping to see in terms of cameos or pieces like that?
I can't, initially, because this movie was supposed to initially be the heir to the empire type movie, like bring all these things together. And then, it was decided you can't do that because that's homework for the audience.
Right.
I get that. And I don't get that at the same time, which is fine. I think for me, what would have helped me like feel like it's a full Star Wars movie is if the stakes were a little bit higher. Like maybe instead of, the twins being just like mob bosses, maybe they are, they already established that they have ties to the Empire. Make that base like secretly like an Empire like training facility, and that there's more reason why the rebellion, not rebels, the New Republic has to come and rescue you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like almost, yeah. So it's almost like where it's like a cutscene back, and it's like we can't get in there because of our, diplomatic immunity or whatever the hell it is. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that could have been. I would have liked that
because then you could bring in more ships and like maybe even like other heroes of the the galaxy might show up in a ship.
Yeah. Zeb storms off and decides to make it by himself, and then what's his name? Paul decides to go and take it in with. So yeah. No Chewie UT's eyes.
I also noticed, like, as I'm reflecting on this movie, Mando has a little bit of like a hero complex, huh? Like he's willing to die in the woods. He's willing to die in I don't know, a throne room.
But I thought that was on character for him because I feel like he's like that every time, right? He's going through life, and honestly, it feels like this is what I'm good at. I'm not going to try to do anything else. If I die during this, I die during this. He's still, in my opinion, like I think what Grogu kind of grounds him, right, in terms of a story. He was always kind of, gone into not I don't want to say suicide mission, but like kind of that character until he, came along with Grogu. I feel like that's his arc, and now he's willing to pass because of he's raised Grogu and he feels that he can move on and is ready. But yeah, I agree. I think the hero complex did come out a lot more here. I did like that there wasn't any I have to do this for Mandalore or I have, you know what I'm saying? Like there was none of that was tied to this. The only piece you really got was when they pulled his helmet off, which there was a part of me that was like, oh, Pablo is here.
And you know what? Visually, I kind of dug the unmasked Mando versus octopus lizard.
I don't know,
snake monster. The visual was great.
Yeah,
and then the twins being like, "Oh, here's your prize."
Yeah.
Hey, whoa! You keep the helmet. Like, what was this? You want him dead?
You should. Yeah.
Is it honor amongst the mob now? What's going on up there?
No honor. Yeah, and I mean, I did enjoy that too, and I like. I mean, like you like seeing Pablo. It is Pablo. I'm not screwing up.
It's
right? No, it's not. Pedro Pascal. My mistake.
It's like Pablo.
Pablo was on our show yesterday. Pedro. Yeah, I liked seeing him and getting him into the character there. So, all right, let's see. We got a couple more comments. I think we might have lost Alan completely on the stakes when Mando brings in the Imperial. Sigourney explaining that he pissed off the Hutts, and I was expecting her to terminate his contract. Again, though, like. Great, he pissed off the Hutts. Like it didn't, what were they going to really retaliate? They didn't. To Chewie's point, like if they had bigger connections or something, or implied bigger connections, I think it would have been a bigger deal. But it just, Oh, also Sigourney Weaver. Sure, you know what I mean. Like I feel like that character could have been played by anybody.
Actually, because of that interaction at the hangar, and being like, "I got you." Your prize. I got him out. I did the job. I got you the bigger fish. I got the I don't know, Empire guy. And she's all mad. I kind of expected her to turn on him to be like, oh, she's secretly Imperial. I
expected her to offer him up to the Hutts at that point, right? Where it's like, you broke the deal. This is what we've got to do. Coin, wasn't his name Coin?
Yeah,
Coin. It would have held him accountable for his actions and made him feel more alone during the climax when the New Republic comes back for him, of course. Fair. Totally fair. There's a whole rabbit hole with the name and the meaning Hugo that Scorsese directed. It's a bit of a retraction for the things he said. See, there you go.
Oh,
I
he
love
did
it.
say something about Star Wars?
Yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm a nerd. No apologies for being a nerd.
No, that's
No,
clarifying information. It's good to know
Yeah.
that people, you can say silly stuff and you can take it back.
You can take it back.
Just say sorry.
You can
and
change
show
your
up as
mind.
an alien. That's okay.
Yeah.
Make a sandwich.
Make a sandwich for everybody. As in Mando was representing the New Republic when he took that mission, so screwing over the Hutts didn't just affect him. I totally get that. I think they did a good job of explaining the stakes. I also think to some degree, and I know that that's what you're trying to say, is that if the stakes were a little bit higher, he would have felt bad. I don't think he feels bad regardless. I don't think he wants to be involved in this. He doesn't want to see the Empire come back, but at the same time, he's not like trying to rebuild the New Republic either.
Yeah, that's true.
He
said clearly, he's like, I don't do this anymore. I'm
Right.
I'm here for the money. Like he's very short of saying I'm just here for the money.
Yeah. I'm here for the money. I'm here.
Like I know Tave's my friend.
Right. I'm protecting my family. Right. It's me and Grogu, and that's it. So
I kind of wanted also, this is just like wishful thinking, or like what I want is like I kind of wanted Grogu to use more of his gadgets.
yeah, they had that whole suit up scene and then nothing. So
He just shot one creature in the face with a paintball.
Yeah. That was it.
It's like he's wearing 2 layers of armor too. And then at one point, as he was walking over the little bridge and like his like robe, which by the way, he needs to stop wearing this robe. It just seems like it's in his way.
Yeah.
It like moves.
It's also got to be gross now.
Right? And drags across everything.
Everything.
I thought he was gonna pull out a lightsaber to show like I know we don't need lightsabers to show up in every Star Wars, whatever. It would have been cool.
Yeah.
It would have fit, and it would have answered that question. It's like, did Luke actually keep the lightsaber, or did he give it to him?
I agree. I was waiting for the lightsaber moment as well. I did think afterwards, if they did that, you would have to then have really watched the last season, right? And again, I feel like this was, which again, not a bad thing, and almost like how Rogue One started, right? This is a single story. Drop in, watch it, move on. I also feel like though would we have been excited maybe at first seeing it in the theater, but then I feel like the more we thought about it, we might have been upset. Whereas like, of course they gave him a lightsaber.
Oh yeah,
he made the big choice, but they gave it to him anyway.
He's a bounty hunter, and he has a lightsaber, and he's like, "Oh, forget you, Luke. I don't need your lessons. I can be with my helmeted guy."
Yeah, and he's voiced now by Timothée Chalamet because he was able to learn how to talk. Give me a break,
Could you imagine?
Just keep adding on to things. And he's got an X factor like a mutant. Great. In Solo, Rio talks about owning a restaurant before dying. Hugo operates a food truck. I feel like they were, but oh, dude, I love how deep you're going with this. This is really, really cool.
This is the Disney Plus special I want to see. Like, this is the Christmas, and they're just meeting up at a diner and they reflected on their past.
Yeah, a year before it happens, right?
Yeah.
My favorite detail in the movie was when Grogu was in the baby stroller thing and flipped the. Yes, I did love that he flipped the sports mode. Yes, that was great. Well, it would have been expansive to have a CGI Martin Scorsese, or expensive to have a CGI Martin Scorsese in the whole movie. I would have liked Hugo joining the crew. So I will disagree with that. I think if he would have joined the crew, it would have been more about him, and then to your point, it would have pulled in more Solo. I think the whole thing with Mando is he's going on his own. It's just him and Grogu, and he's got other people when he needs them. But I don't think he'll ever expand that crew. And I'm kind of glad because I thought Rada the Hutt was going to join at the end of it too, and I was like, oh, this is going to be weird now, like the 3 of them and stuff. Like, but he stayed where he was, so I thought that was good. The visual of Hugo reopening the snack cart at the New Republic. Oh, that would have been funny. That would have been funny. That would have been good. That would
have been good.
Yeah.
Just leaning at you too. I mean,
how did you feel about the chase scene? Speaking of that area, and like after Rada escapes,
and they're in
cars, he hops in the
like,
car. I was just like, okay, like what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't excite me.
Yeah.
Also, it's like, Rada, come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, just go through.
Yeah. I mean, I never thought that he like turned to be bad in that moment, but I was like, why are you making this hard, dude? Just like, Like, of course he stole a car. You know, like okay.
It's like, hey, giant slug, you know I can kill you. I
Right,
could have
yeah.
killed you 3 times in the arena.
Bring you in warm, I can bring you in cold. My son, by the way, thought that line meant about how many blankets he was going to give him, and I was like, no, that's not it at all. But
That's the sweetest interpretation of it, though.
right? Yeah, he's like, oh, is he going to give him a blanket? I was like, no, that's not what that's about.
But it should be. That's going to be the new lore.
Yeah,
The Disney Park lore of what that means, and they're going to sell blankets.
Yep. Warm or cold. I will say, going just kind of back to it being in theaters again, getting to take my son to a Star Wars movie, the first Star Wars movie in 10 years. That was nice. The shared experience, right? We all went to the movies to make sure we saw it so we could talk about it. I love that aspect of it. I just would have appreciated a step up from the movie itself. But
yeah, because now I'm not sure where we go from here, right?
Yeah.
Do we get season 4, or is it just Mando's only in the movies now? Because we're gonna get Ahsoka season 2, but that's only guaranteed for one more season.
Yeah.
And is Heir to the Empire off the table now? Are we not doing a combined like Disney Plus like crossover universe thing?
I mean, I don't think anything's off the table. I do think that I'm sure there's a couple of things that are pending box office numbers, right now. I would much rather see an investment in new stories or other stories to further the universe than, like putting, all right, well, we did 4 seasons of Ahsoka and now we're going to put Ahsoka in the theaters. Like, it's like, hey, you know what? What is going on? Sorry, family's yelling. Give me the Rebels reunion as a movie. Set it up in Ahsoka, and then bring everybody together in a movie. I'm there for that.
Empire.
Yeah,
That's
it. You're right. You're right. It is
I'm down. I'm down for that. I thought this was gonna go like years ago when they announced this.
Yeah.
And they basically said this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then like a year ago, we find out it's like, no, it's not. And they filmed something entirely different.
Completely new. Yeah. And now for something completely different. Travis says the chase scene was a bit random. It felt like a scene we're missing between Rada escaping. And there like I feel like there should have been a conversation or like just something was missing for sure. Fabio's here. He says, hello, boys. So the movie was great, but in the end, I was ready for more, and who knows when we will get it. Very, very true. An issue for me was how long some of the action went on for, mainly shootouts. It got to the point of being mean-spirited, not cool. Civilians and animals are. Yeah, that scene in the bar. Was it? Yeah. That I agree. It. The scene in the mansion, I was thrilled with. I love that, but I almost feel like we had that scene. So.
Oh my god, the stormtroopers in the buggy.
Yeah, yeah.
I loved it, but also like, you guys are not. We'll never set up stormtroopers to do anything else, right? No. Like they are the dumb bugs or like the henchmen, you know? Like, oh no!
Yeah. Oh, and then good point. If Mando only in the movies, that would suck. Yeah, I don't think he'll only be in the movies. I don't know. I'd almost though like I don't know if we need more seasons because again, like this felt like very formulaic. I'd be curious to just bring like do what you call it with like how they just did that Punisher special.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like here's basically a movie, but we're not putting it in theaters. Like here's a single story. I do think if they don't do more with Mando, we are robbed of the growth of Grogu. So I do feel kind of like that's conflicting me a little bit, right? Where it's like I don't need more Mando. But I also want to know where are we going with this guy, right? Well, like to your point, Mando's a hero. He's gonna die in battle, and that's all we need to know for moving forward. But what do we know with Grogu?
Yeah, exactly. And actually, if we're thinking about storylines, like that's his story. He has to. It's a lone wolf and cub, right? Like he has to die and. The child has to go on and grow and like see what happens then. Mm-hmm. I guess we have seen this before though, like Bad Batch and like all the other things.
Yeah,
like he could be an old man being like Go off, go on your adventures. Go on your
I'm too
ship.
old now. Take the helmet. I made some adjustments, and it cut the ear holes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tony was good.
It's still metal. Like
Yeah.
they adjust for it.
Ahsoka is still missing, and with Rada part of the New Republic, presumably access to the Hutt space as Jabba's heir, I feel like he's going to help find. I don't think that they would have they would have used Jeremy Allen White to play Rada if he wasn't going to come back in some capacity. So I agree. There will be something coming.
He kicks out Boba Fett from the throne and be like,
he takes everything back. Yeah,
he's like, get out of here.
Yeah. The Book of Rada the Hutt. It's more of a leaflet, really. Skip forward 50 years with the Grogu story. Possible. It's possible. Again, I want it to be a good story. I'll take anything as long as it's well written and thought through. Grogu is the Baggy Simpsons of Star Wars. You can't progress too far. You're not wrong with that. You're not wrong. No one wants to see a teenager like the I Am Groot situation with him. It would be a little weird. It would be a perfect full circle of how the TV universe began in the Clone Wars movie. Rada, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That was also a nice Easter egg. It took me a minute to put that together. I was like, Rada.
Yeah.
Don't they normally call him like Slimy or something?
I did appreciate the and this I wonder if it's like one of those things, and I might be thinking too far into it. Is it just ingrained in all of the baby Grogu Mandalorian or Yoda species to build a hut the way it did? Because it felt very much like he built the hut that Yoda lives in Dagobah. It was very reminiscent of that.
Yeah, it's this instinctual.
Yeah, instinctual kind of thing. That scene was great, though.
With the
push him in. Yeah.
But it was so cute how he just like kind of cuddled up to him too.
Yeah. So,
all right, let's speculate. They are at like probably $180 million globally at this point.
Okay.
What's the number that they need to achieve for us to see a sequel?
Do we know how much it cost?
160.
It costs 160 and they're at 180. I would say it's got to be 3x.
Okay.
So if it's 160, they got to hit at least 480, 500.
480, 500.
Yeah.
I don't know if it. Do you think it has the legs to get to $500 million?
I mean, I will say I think opening weekend at 160 is a little low, especially for Memorial Day. Yeah, Migos agrees. 500. So I do feel like it's a little low. I don't know if people talking about it afterwards are going to drive the hype.
Yeah.
I mean, Alan did purchase 2 sets of tickets.
True. And toys. People are going to buy a ton of toys.
Yeah, they get a bunch of. I do wish that they had more out based off of what we saw. But like, are we going to get a Rada? Like
I bet we do.
It's the next HasLab.
No, I think because Black Series Jabba went for so much.
Yeah.
Like I have a Comic-Con exclusive of him.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a Comic-Con exclusive.
He's in like the little throne, and he has my memory sucks. A little rat friend he has.
Yeah,
Salacious Crumb.
Salacious Crumb. Yes.
And like he has like a little like seat, but like I could see it. It would have been better timing to release it now.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that they're doing that $10 Grogu pack. I'm all about that. Hell yeah, $10.
Yeah, I appreciated that.
I might buy the entire stack and like start giving it to people.
Tomigo says, "Hell yeah, HasLab Rada." I feel like
scale.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get a Razor Crest repaint is gonna be out soon because they already have the parts. So
I'd be down. I know people don't like the re-releases, but Although HasLabs this year, hasn't been one. Interestingly enough,
not for Star Wars. No,
not for anything.
Well, no. It's. I feel like announcements usually get made at San Diego, so I think we might be a little early.
Last one was, I think, Tron, and that was New York Comic Con.
Yeah. So, and Star Wars did have the right? The Stormtrooper, the Clone Wars ship.
Yeah, last summer. Yeah.
Did that fund? I don't think I funded.
Yeah, I think.
It did. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Vintage collection typically funds.
Yeah, that's right. It was vintage collection.
It might not fill every tier, but they typically. Go.
I'd be not to make our Disney podcast about toys. I'd be curious to see if they're going to move more into that, per order as opposed to HasLab, where it's like, hey, we're gonna put this up for pre-order, and as long as we hit 1,000 units, we'll make this thing.
I like the notion of just being like, we're just gonna make it, but we're gonna make only a number that we get here. We don't care. It's like whatever this is.
Well, yeah, as long as it covers their costs, right? So, all right. So ultimately, if we had a number rated 1 to 10, what are you thinking?
10 being the highest.
10 being the highest.
7.5, 8.
It's right where I land. I mean, but solid 7.5, 8.
Yeah,
like solid, very good, very enjoyable.
No major complaints at all. Like
no,
especially like for a Star Wars one, where typically a lot of feelings come up for the audience, myself included, where they're like, "Oh, I didn't have any of that." So
no, I agree. Nothing where it was like, "It's not my Mando," So
now I want a food truck. I want that upgrade Grogu toy. And I'm in for more adventures.
For more merch, for more adventures. I think what I don't think Disney can ask for anything more than that. They really should do more made. I agree. Yes, made to order model is great. But again, I understand like they got to hit a certain amount. Certain things are not for everybody. But cool. All right. Well, Alan, sorry you couldn't be here, man. But we'll get you better internet next time. I think we'll carve out a section to really get Alan's thoughts because I think he was really excited to talk about this.
Yeah, he always comes well prepared.
He does.
I was not. I have Grogu in my hands, and that's as prepared as I was.
I walked into it as cold, so because I didn't have any blankets. Thanks, that's what Mando does. He gives up blankets. So
he gave a choice, and I said, "Oh, cold." Yeah. Oh no, I made the wrong decision.
Oh no. Chewy, you got anything coming up you want to promote? Anything you want to tell everybody to watch?
No, just check me out on Sundays.
Cool.
Toy Daddies.
All right. We appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for hanging with us. And whether you're watching live or on the replay, we appreciate all of you. And otherwise, until then, we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody.